Deep in the desert near Qom, Iran, at a communications base station located on the outer perimeter of a nuclear facility, local crews were working around the clock on a routine maintenance job. What they didn't know was that Tom, the engineer in charge of their maintenance, had been a CIA agent all along. No one outside the agency really knows how Tom managed to infiltrate the site, but the CIA's intelligence gathering methods were top tier. By clipping a tiny electronic component onto the communication lines, they could easily tap into the nuclear facility's internal surveillance network, laying the groundwork for future operations. They used a telecom company called Hyberlitz as their cover, raising zero suspicion. Over the years, Iran's nuclear secrets had been practically laid bare, and no one had noticed a thing. The device itself was so small and buried in a tangle of cables that no technician would ever think to look for it. Once Tom and his partner quietly slipped away, the CIA launched the final phase of their mission. After years of gathering intelligence, it was finally time to cash in on all that work. The agency successfully infiltrated the facility's internal network, implanted a Trojan virus, and launched a cyber attack on the centrifuges, critical machines used to enrich uranium. If those were compromised, the consequences would be catastrophic. Meanwhile, across town in a hotel in downtown Tehran, Emma, an Iranian journalist working for the British Vanguard Times, suddenly received a phone call. From the tone of their conversation, it was clear the caller was someone she knew well. They skipped the small talk and got straight to the point. The caller sent her an email with a single link. When Emma clicked on it, her heart nearly stopped. The page contained crystal clear, detailed photographs of the inside of Iran's nuclear facility, everything laid out in full view. No one outside the CIA could have pulled off a leak like this. But what Emma didn't know was that their call had triggered certain flagged keywords, alerting Iranian intelligence, which immediately began monitoring her. As a journalist, Emma had stumbled onto what could become the biggest headline of her career, a story that could shake the world. She rushed to set up her camera to break the news. At the same time, the CIA successfully breached the centrifuge firewall and forced the machines to spin at 90,000 RPM. That number was lethal, far beyond the safe limit. Within seconds, alarms blared throughout the nuclear facility. Emergency sirens roared. Personnel scrambled to evacuate, but it was already too late. The explosion was so massive that Tom, standing tens of miles away, could clearly see the mushroom cloud rising into the sky. Back at CIA headquarters, the mood couldn't have been more different. While chaos unfolded in Iran, the agency erupted in celebration.